mean, that was a great football game, and you know, certainly my hat's off to NC State too. I think they're an excellent football team, extremely well coached. Finley's a great player, and we went into this game and we told the team, this is going to be a hard game. There's not going to be one thing easy about this game. It's not going to be easy to get a first down. It's not going to be easy to get a stop. This is going to be a game that we just have to grind and grind and grind, and somehow, some way, find a way to win. And I mean, to our kids' credit, they did it. I mean, every time that thing was on the brink of getting away from us, we just did one thing to stay in it. And then that one thing at the end was a big thing in order to, you know, Jamie stepped up and hit Jack. And I mean, just, that's a great win. So really proud of our guys. We'll enjoy this one. Nice to have the little extra day to celebrate this one and get back to work against Pitt.
Does it become more than 24 hours when you play on a Thursday and win? Does it become 36?
I'll be up early tomorrow recruiting, man. So this one helps you get the next good player and hopefully gives our team confidence to get the next win.
Well, you referenced finding a way to win and you're being on the verge of getting away. I mean, it's kind of what the season, I mean.
Every time this season has been the verge of getting away, our guys step up and find a way. And just incredibly proud of them. I mean, just, you know, we didn't have the lead at all today except for 30 seconds left. And that is a really, really good football team we played tonight. That is an excellent football team. And, you know, we're very fortunate, but we made the plays, and our kids just hung in there and scrapped and fought and found a way.
Dealing with the injuries your team's dealt with, considering the short week as well, and the opponent you were playing, what are you most proud of tonight?
Well, we found a way to win, and obviously we completely changed our strategy going into this game. I mean, we were really banged up. We had a quarterback making his first start on the road in maybe one of the toughest places to play in the conference, and we couldn't snap the ball 90 times today and win. So we purposely, intentionally made a decision to play slower and to try to keep the snap count down for our defense. And we're just, you know, like I said, we're out of guys on defense and didn't really have many subs, and we knew that, and we did everything we could to try to keep their snap count low so that we could find a way to win at the end. And just everything, you know, getting that fourth down stop at the end. I mean, and marching down the field and converting first downs, and what a win.
You had that one drive where you had back-to-back kind of phenomenal catches, I believe, by Sage.
By Sage and then by Alex Bachman, yeah.
Now, prior to that, it seemed like State was maybe kind of loading up the box and taking the run game away from you a bit. Is that what you said?
Well, they were loading the box the whole game and taking the run game. I mean, they really played a different defense than they normally play. I mean, they usually play a lot of what we call cover four, and, you know, I mean, they were going to play us in man-free. And again, we didn't want to put the game completely on the quarterback, so we forced some runs in there and tried to have balance, and we hit a few seams. But you know, obviously at the end we had to throw it, and to kind of, we had to play that game the way we did. It was, in basketball terms, almost a little bit of a stall. Try to bleed it, play it slow, and certainly as a coaching staff, the whole thought process was get to the game at halftime still in the game, get to the fourth quarter still in the game, and give ourselves a chance a one-score game. That was the way we were going to have to win today. And to say that is one thing, to do it, that's hard to do against a team with Ryan Finley and Harmon and Gillespie and their offensive line, and, you know, Amizi. They have really good skill.
You're in the third quarter, down 16-13. You're probably talking to your team is probably exactly where you want.
Hey, let's go win it.
And then the first play, how much of the win does that take out of the sails?
I mean, you know, again, we just had to battle back. I mean, we were going in. I mean, the big thing is don't let it ever become a three-score game. And then, you know, when it was a two-score game, and we had the ball at about 7.5 minutes left, and I was looking at the clock, and we were moving it methodically. I'm just saying, I don't know if there's going to be enough time. And then if you notice, we started playing faster at that point, and then we ended up hitting Greg Dortch on the inside fade, you know, to make it a one-score game again and a three-point game. And you know, and then, I mean, you know, you kick off and you think you got them back at 1st and 20, and then you have a hands to the face, and you're just wondering, and then it really came down to a 4th and 3. And, we didn't defend the passing game great tonight, and that's a great quarterback, but all we had to do was get one stop. And that was the whole thought behind it. Guys, just find a way to get off the field. It's going to be hard, but just every time you come up with a play, whether it's a turnover, a 3rd down stop, or whatever, these plays can change the game. And at 4th and 3, that's exactly what happened.
You bet on your defense earlier, not taking that penalty and having it at 4th and 3, 4th and 4, and then of course they made that play at the end. Is this the best you think your defense has played this year?
It's without question the best our defense has played, certainly given the opponent. I mean, those guys are one of the best offenses in the conference. It's arguably one of the best quarterbacks. The kid from Clemson, the kid from Duke. I mean, there's good quarterbacks in this league, but Finley is certainly in the argument to be one of the best, if not the best. And I think Harmon is as good as any receiver in the conference. And they got a really good O-line. So, yes, given the opponent, this is the best we've played on defense. But I'll also say this: I think our offense really helped our defense play that way. That if we do what we normally do, which is play really fast and run a lot of snaps, there's no way that we hold them to, 23 points? So.
I know you're not one to rank games, but given all the intangibles in this has to feel like one of your most important wins at
I'm
Wayne
not
Frank.
one to rank games.
No, you're not.
No. It's this is an extremely rewarding win, and what we do with it tells you how valuable it was. I mean, we got a lot of football left, and we've got a lot of goals left for us to accomplish, and we got 2 tough opponents coming up. So I hope this win gives our kids confidence, Pitt's a good football team, but we'll start trying to figure them out on Saturday.
Given Jamie's inexperience coming in here, and then kind of went slow for the first half, and then how difficult can it be for a young quarterback like that who's starting his first game to kind of say, okay, now you're unleashed, let's start making some throws?
Well, every week we run a 2-minute drill, and every week he runs it. So every Wednesday in practice we run 2 2-minute drills, and he's been doing that for 2 years, 3 years. So he made a lot of good decisions in that one, even throwing it away and taking time off the clock. And earlier in the game he took a lot of sacks, and I think some of them weren't necessary, and you can't do that in a 2-minute drill, and he didn't.
Did you see the play that Alex Bachman made on the touchdown?
I saw it. I had a pretty good view of it, but what a hell of a catch.
Oh no, I meant on the game winner.
On Jack's
The block on Frudenthal.
Oh no, I didn't.
You'll see it on film.
You'll enjoy it.
Okay, good.
Something to look forward to.
So, well, you know what? Saturday and Thursday nights are my second favorite day.